Good morning, everyone. My name is Wakijo, the Director of Kebaya, Keluarga Besar Waria, Yogyakarta. Firstly, I would like to thank the conference organizer for providing me with the opportunity to attend and present. This morning, I will co-present with Prihaswan on Kebaya experience in assisting transgender women living with HIV starting in antiretroviral treatment in Yogyakarta, Indonesia. I will be briefly presenting information about Kebaya. Priyadi will continue the presentation. Kebaya stands for Keluarga Besar Waria Yogyakarta. Keluarga Besar Waria Yogyakarta means Yogyakarta's big transgender woman family. Waria is the Indonesian word for transgender woman. It came from two words. Wanita means woman and Priya means man. Kebaya is a peer-based organization formed in December 2006 by a group of Waria who were concerned at the rate of HIV infection among Waria. Kebaya runs safe accommodation for Waria living with HIV to commence treatment as a site for visiting for HIV, testing mobile clinics, reaching out to the Waria community. The HIV testing mobile clinics is run by the local community health center. Kebaya relies on donation to cover costs in providing care and support for Waria with HIV. Kebaya safe accommodation consists of 2-bedroom house for Waria living with HIV needing an accommodation while commencing treatment. The house could accommodate 4 and sometimes more. Kebaya members assist clients with food, support in managing ART adherence, side effect on and doctor's appointment. Clients needing the service were both self-referred and referred from the local HIV hospital clinics. I will now invite Priyadi to continue the presentation.
Thank you, Finolia. My name is Prihaswan. I'm one of the Kebaya supporters, and currently I live and work in Sydney, Australia. So just to provide you with some context, in Indonesia, similar with in other countries, transgender Waria are marginalized. They are often estranged from their family and have difficulties in obtaining regular employment. Waria is an important population to target for treatment as prevention, considering that approximately 75% of the 500 Waria reached by Kebaya outreach program are sex workers. Yogyakarta City is the capital of Yogyakarta province and is located in central Java. It is estimated that 600 people in Yogyakarta province access HIV treatment. ARV is available with subsidy since 2006 in Indonesia. Currently, there is a limited ARV combination option subsidized. Because of this limitation, high level of adherence is required to prevent resistance. Stigma and discrimination toward marginalized communities are still profound. The stigma and discrimination toward Waria with HIV are doubled, coming both from the general community and within the Waria community. This situation forces Waria living with HIV to hide their status and anything that might reveal their status, including treatments. Since 2006, Kebaya have 59 Waria have accessed or have utilized the services, 18 have passed away, 7 are lost to follow-up, and 34 are confirmed continuing ARV. Kebaya has successfully applied for the social health insurance card, which in Bahasa Indonesia translate into Kartu Jaminan Kesehatan Sosial, from the local Ministry of Health and Social Welfare. This is a very significant achievement as it enables Kebaya to offer Kebaya's members free hospital care into hospitals. In April 2014, Kebaya conducted a group discussion to gather feedback from current and past clients. 12 Waria and MSM with HIV aged between 28 and 54 years old participated in the group discussion. Kebaya also carried out an interview with an HIV consultant or clinician. Trust, emotional support, managing side effects and adherence, as well as support around doctor's appointment, emerged as strong comments expressed by participants. A 32 years old Waria said, "In here, I know that I will be well cared for," indicating the trust they have for Kebaya. Being well cared for and able to talk openly and be with other Warias receiving emotional support when they are down was mentioned by all participants. Waria accessing Kebaya are often late presenters with some HIV-related illnesses such as TB. Therefore, they are required to take TB medications which often have significant side effects and require high level of adherence. Taking ARV treatments adds to the complexity of managing side effects and adherence. Because of this situation, clients need to attend and to go to doctor's appointment more frequently. Often clients do not have the confidence to go through the processes alone. You can see on the screen, I have included some of the quotes from participants. Kebaya runs by volunteers with no medical training, providing technical assistance. Therefore, Kebaya is not equipped to support medically complex clients. On some occasion, there have been challenges in arranging hospital admission for clients who are beyond the level of Kebaya's expertise. Kebaya is mindful of the importance of maintaining their current good working relationships with both the local Ministry of Health and Social Welfare. These relationships are somewhat dependent on whoever is the relevant office holder at the time, and given Waria's position in Indonesian society and lack of anti-discrimination legislation, there is always some concern about who may come into the position. On average, clients stay at Kebaya about 8 weeks. Some clients may stay longer due to prolonged side effects. When clients come to Kebaya, there is a semi-formal induction process during which conditions for eligibility to stay at Kebaya are discussed. As time passes and clients stabilize on their treatments, some clients don't want to move out and would rather continue living at Kebaya. At such time, staff needs to revisit the conditions and review the progress made by the client to help them see that they are able to move on. Given the marginalization of Waria, it is little wonder they would sometimes prefer to remain in the safe and supportive environment of Kebaya, and also helps explain why life after Kebaya may not always run smoothly. Kebaya has had some repeat clients and understands that this is all part and parcel of providing the service. Kebaya does, however, need to maintain some firm boundaries around clients moving on in order for the service to survive. Kebaya is a true peer organization which has grown out of community's response to an issue. It has very tenuous funding from a small group of interested and concerned people in Indonesia and in Australia. But the big challenge for Kebaya is to find a way to generate at least part of its own funding. Kebaya has a significant role in the fight against HIV and AIDS in Yogyakarta, Indonesia, and needs to continue its current work. Kebaya should move to become a more structured organization with reporting mechanism which can demonstrate the good work and outcomes it produces. In that way, it may source ongoing, secure, and enhanced funding to allow it to expand its service and participate in the 1990 global movement. Thank you, and I would like to acknowledge these people on the screen. Thank you.